today is the day. We are leaving home in 5-10 minutes to go to hospital, and then we will do our scan again. And this scan, we're supposed to know if my placenta is actually in the right place. That will give me more choice. I can have a vaginal birth or C-section if I still want, but I really wanted to try the vaginal birth. And we will see our daughter again to see if she's still growing fast. We have more information, and I'm really excited to know what will happen, and I will tell you everything once we leave the hospital. Also, to take the opportunity, I will update you about some feelings that I'm having now, because today, exactly today, Tuesday, I don't know when I will post this video, but today is Tuesday, 6th of September. But anyway, I am 31 weeks, and now I'm kind of struggling with the size of my belly because it's quite big. I will show you. It's like very big. So to sleep is quite hard. I'm struggling to find a position that is comfortable for me. I have an amazing pillow. That is this one. Let me show you. This one is really soft and it's really good to sleep. I will leave the link in the description if you want to see. This helped me, but of course, is this still not enough because it's hard. And I'm also feeling some pain on my legs. I think it's because I'm sleeping always on my side and I'm not used to. And I'm heavy now. I used to weigh 53 kilos. Yes, 53 kilos. And now I am already with 65. So I put a lot of weight. And this is causing me pain as well, I think. But I can sleep normally until more or less 4 in the morning. After that, I'm struggling with pain in my legs. So sometimes I even start to sit up and try to take nap when I'm sitting. But it's hard. And outside that, it's fine. As I told you, I never had any nausea in my pregnancy, and it's just the pain. I'm quite feeling a weird pain on my belly button as well. It's weird. I will ask her today to the midwife what she will say about this. Let's see what she will say. And I'm getting really excited because it's getting close to finally meet our daughter, Sarah Guinevere. Now I can say the name. And I revealed the name in the baby shower video. If you didn't watch yet, I will leave the link somewhere here, then you can watch. And yes, so I think I need to go now because it's time to our appointment, and I will update you what will happen today in this scan. So we just left the hospital now with our appointment. That was a scan and appointment with midwife as well. And we have good news, right?
Very good news.
We have good news because now I'm not longer low-lying placenta. Yay! So I have the choice now. I can have natural birth, or as they say now, vaginal birth, I think so. Or of course, we never know what happened in this time, so we still can need C-section anyway. But now I have the choice. I can try at least. Before I couldn't. So I am, and I think you are as well.
Yeah.
We are really happy about
Very
that.
happy.
And then we saw our daughter again, and she is still big. She's still growing very big. And today they just was not concerned, but they just said that the belly was a little big than the other parts. Kind of.
No, so what they said was that she was the 90s.
I think you need to come closer because it's... Take this belt.
Well, what she said was previously she was the 97th percentile, so she was bigger than 97% of all other babies in total. This time it was the 95th percentile, so not bigger than 95% of other babies, which is excellent news because she's consistently above, which is what they want to see. What they said about the belly, there's absolutely no concern. What they said was that the head and the leg, so let me explain this better. They measure the size of the baby. They measure the size of the baby based upon three things: the size of the head, the size of the belly, and the size of the leg. The leg and the head are both the 95th percentile, 95, whereas the belly is the 96th, so 96 percentile.
It's just 1%
So
more.
this
than
is
the
fantastic
rest.
because it means everything's in proportion. There's no concern about the belly. What they say is they've got an automatic flag, which is that if anything is above 95, they will recommend you do a diabetes test again just to make sure. So there's no worry because everything is the same number and everything is consistent with where it was before, but they want to do a diabetes test just because it's hit that 95 number, even though it was already above the 95 number, which is why Marie's already done a test. So there's no worry, there's no concern. It's like an automatic thing.
If you remember, it was 2 of August, right?
2nd of August.
2nd of August, I did the glucose test, and it was all fine, all perfect. So, and the baby was big already, so she just followed her own curve. It's fine, but they want us to test again. So next week, I'll be coming back to hospital, and I will do again this glucose test just to make sure that it's all fine and the belly is not big because diabetes.
Which it will be because it wouldn't make sense she was saying it wouldn't make sense to have diabetes now because she'd already been negative once and she hasn't changed her growth pattern, so it would make no sense
she's
for her
following
to be
her own
diabetic
curve.
now.
Like they explained, like if she, for example, the last scan she was here and now she's following the curve, but if today she was like here, very very high, then indicated could be diabetes, right? So I'm just doing to make sure,
just to rule it out, because
yeah,
the only way they can prove
to risk that is all fine.
The only way they can prove she's healthy is by proving there's nothing wrong, rather than proving she's healthy. So they know she's healthy, but just to be sure, the word she used was she's growing beautifully. The only thing they want to do is just do this test, just to have that 100% sure guarantee.
And also the nurse, the woman that was doing the scan, she said that she is really happy baby, is a really happy baby, and really strong as well, right?
She did, yeah.
Because she kept moving all the time and she was really active, so they actually was really happy with her health.
Really happy.
And I think the other thing that they said, I did blood test last week, and my iron is not lower yet, but is getting close to be considered lower, right?
Yeah, it's a
kind of this, but that she said that is normal to any pregnancy. You quite lose a lot of iron. It's normal. Any pregnant woman will lose, and so before I get this point, they want me to take some tablet, some supplement, to when I arrive to the labor, I'm healthy as I can.
Yeah, exactly that.
Just to avoid any other complication, because we know that we bleed a lot during labor, or maybe we need to go to surgery. I don't know. We also bleed, so they want to just make sure. But this is normal because any pregnant normally need to take iron at some point. But I'm not lower.
Yeah, your iron's still high. Your iron is still high. It's just that
they want to avoid.
Every week you're pregnant, you lose more iron every week, and no matter what you eat.
And more now in the third trimester.
No matter, as they kind of said, no matter what you eat, you can't stop it going down because you're pregnant. And when you are pregnant, the baby just keeps eating more and more. It doesn't matter what you eat, what you don't eat, it just keeps going down. So what they want to do is, instead of let Marie go below the level and then give supplements, they're just giving them early to stop her going down. So she's at a really good level now, so they want her just to maintain that level.
Yes. So it's all good news.
Very good news.
We're just gonna redo the diabetes. So I will let you know next week. And I'm no longer low-lying placenta. and she's growing beautifully, as they said.
Yeah.
And yes, so let's wait the next update now, and I think it's this for today, right?
I think so too. I do think so too.
Also, I forgot to mention in the car about the questions, because I told you that I had questions, right? So about my belly button, she said that the pain I'm feeling is due to the surgery that I had. I took my gallbladder, I'm not sure the name of, in English, the name of the things I took. So I had the surgery and was through my belly button. So this might be causing pain, because she said that the skin didn't stretch that properly, so it can cause me pain. And my legs, she also said is normal in pregnancy, even more now in the last trimester. So I just need to deal with that. And of course, with the weight that I put and everything, and sleeping just by the side, or it's not something that my body is used to, but it's something that women often complain. So it's all expected, let's say this way, nothing to worry. And I think it's that, right? So I think for today, now, yes, it's the last updated you have about my pregnancy. And then next week I will do the blood test again, the glucose one, and let's see what they will say. And I will turn off this video because I'm really tired. I'm tired. Also that this is another symptom that I'm feeling right now. Normally every day I'm tired. So now I'm no longer low-lying placenta, as you know. So we are back in your walk, right, Stuart?
Yeah.
And yesterday we went for a too long walk. It was 1 hour walk, and afterwards I felt awful and pain everywhere. So today we are going more slow. We are going for half an hour walk, which is good enough, which I get on track again, because it was 1 month, 2 months.
No, it's more than that.
More?
I think it's maybe 3 months.
Yeah, that I was very slow, very slow. So now I'm back, and look at this view. So this was my walk today. 39 minutes, almost 2 kilometers. Was better than 1 hour, right? So I was so happy that my glucose test was fine the first time, but as you can see from my face, now it's not. Now it's quite high, and I need to make lots of changes on my diet. And from now I need to go to Lincoln Hospital to my appointments. I need to do scan often. I need to be careful with the movements, because I have a chance of stillbirth when we have diabetes on pregnancy. And of course I got sad, because who want that, right? But I will be fine, and let's work on that and make Saracom healthy anyway. So yeah. So yesterday I was very sad, as you saw, because I just got news, and to be honest, I was quite shocked because, as you know, the first test was all okay, all fine, and then normally you don't even have a second test, but in this case they did, and that was very high, my glucose. And when she called me, of course they need to do that. She explained like lots of things to me to absorb, like what can happen, what couldn't happen, all the things that can maybe, I don't know, happen to me, to Sarah. So I was really nervous with the situation, and when I'm nervous and I'm pregnant, I cry. But today I'm more calm because it's the next day, and Stuart and we talk a lot about this. He searched a lot about this, check all the NHS and all the other websites. He searched a lot, and he's the person that cook at home, so he said to me, don't worry, and we'll be all fine. I searched a lot as well, so I just need to have a very good balance. And I'm very healthy. We normally eat lots of fruit, which is bad in my case now, so I need to stop a little bit. We always eat health food anyway. It's not going to be a lot of change that I need to do, because, for example, pasta, we already was eating more wholemeal pasta. For now will be just that, or we need to change the rice as well, less potato, like small details that we need to adjust. And next Thursday I will have the first appointment in Lincoln, because now I'm no longer going to Grantham because they want to see me at the big hospital in Lincoln. So I'm going there, and they will probably explain more details, because for now I've just received the call and letter. They will give me more details about my situation probably, and then also I will receive, I'm not sure the name, but it's like the machine to do the measurement. So I need to do first thing when I wake up, when I haven't eaten yet, and 1 hour after breakfast, and then 1 hour after lunch, and 1 hour after dinner. So I need to check, and this is good because I'll be able to see how each meal is affecting me, like how much sugar is, so I can make changes, because I will check every single meal. So I'm more calm with that, because I don't need to wait 1-2 months to do another test to see if it actually is working my diet or not. So I'm happy about that, and it's quite normal. I think 10% of the pregnant woman has diabetic gestational when they are pregnant, and of course when they are pregnant, otherwise it's not going to be gestational diabetes, but anyway. And yeah, now I'm more confident, more calm. As you can see, I can talk and can smile, and all fine, and all will be okay. So I was joking with Stuart that all this pregnant, like since the beginning, we potentially have a maybe ectopic pregnancy, so we check, no, we don't. Then I got COVID, check. And then I was with low-lying placenta. Now I'm not longer anymore, so check. I still have 2 things that is there, like the preeclampsia, because my mother died with preeclampsia, so I quite high risk, and now diabetes, but it's all fine. And Sarah is moving a lot. She said that I need to be careful with the movements, and she's moving a lot. Take care of my diet as well, and it's all fine. I think this is the update.